Hi, it's Matthew Reed here from How to Repair Pendulum Clocks, and today we have a barrel arbor with winding square from a Smith's Enfield mantle clock. In common with many barrel arbors that we see in clock repair, the winding square has become damaged and burred over time. Now this may be because of using a key that wasn't a particularly good fit, or it may be some other intervention that's been carried out. Nevertheless, when we see this kind of damage and burring on winding squares, what we don't want to do is to change the across flats or the size of the square. In this case, the clock has what might be an original winding key, and you can see there's also some ephemeral material. Now, if we were to file that winding square to remove the damage, which arguably would be even more damage, or to use something like an abrasive sheet glued onto a piece of wood, that would reduce the size of the square, which is what we want to avoid. What I'm going to show you is how to rearrange these burrs to tidy the thing up without reducing the size of the square. What we're going to need for this is a steel bench block. If you're going to buy a bench block, and it's a really useful piece of kit for the workshop, make sure that it's hardened and tempered. Some of them available are annealed steel, so as you use it, the surface will become damaged. We also need a small hammer, and what I've done here with the hammer face is to stone the face flat to remove any marks. Otherwise those marks will be left on the work. And quite simply, I'm going to protect the front plate bearing with my thumbnail, and I'm going to gently tap the burrs back into place. Now most barrel arbors, in fact with very few exceptions, are soft, or at least the winding square is. So with French clocks, with long case clocks, and with these 20th century machine-made clocks, you'll find that this process is quite easy and it's neat, and to the best of our ability we're keeping as much host material there as possible. If you repair clocks, you will soon come across winding squares that have been filed down. As the square becomes smaller, it's more likely that unless a new key is fitted, the whole thing will just become worse and worse, and eventually the square has to be cut off and a new one fitted. So I think this technique is really cool and quite conservative. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.